Hey guys, welcome to the video. Guys, right now, I think I just walked probably close to 3 kilometers. I decided to go further and I was just looking at people and it's very interesting, you know. Some people are happy to see you. Some women are like appealed by you. Others keep their distance. But a lot of people too, they have their own traumas and their own experiences in life. And you can see expressions that they have that has nothing to do with you, it's them. I had a guy look at me, he looked at me weird. As I kept looking in his eyes, he fades away. I could notice that it wasn't about me, it was him, you know? Just like me, back in the day, I used to look angry all the time. And people all used to say this to me, that I used to look angry, you know? And I didn't notice. I thought it was my natural face, but it wasn't. It was just my state of being angry with life. And I also passed to people, the guys who were like mad at me because they felt intimidated, being intimidated by the fact that I'm more attractive than them, so the women that they were with were like into me, or it's intimidation of like superior fighting complex, you feel me? A lot of people running too, but because it's savage, I'm not running. I'm trying more and more to obey the commandments and the teachings in the Bible. And this is what I like. I see some people running, bro. I look at their eyes and they like, I can see the intensity. It's a fight within themselves, like they're going through it, you know. And that's why you see we all the same. A lot of times we think we are so different, but it's like there's a lot of people like you. And yeah, like it's interesting. It's like I'm seeing everything in a third dimension, you feel me? It's not about me all the time. A lot of people is getting through me, and they have that, they're doing their own lives, they're doing their own things. It's not about me a lot of times, you know. And just realize that we all different people and we all have value. I never forget, as I told you, I am reading the Torah, the Bible, and the Quran, and I'm very happy about it because it shows all the books is different. Okay, that was my doubt, and all the books are different. And for example, in the Torah it said, if you take a life, it's going to be taken alive by another of you, because God created humans as His image, showing that we are all the same, we all have the same value, we all matter the same to God, you know. And there's a lot of conversation nowadays of like, oh, they're the chosen ones, then there's people who are demons, and then there's this and that. And in the Torah it says the opposite. It says we are all the same. You think you are superior, you know? And I myself, for long I thought I was superior, but you're acting on your own preconcepts of superior of what? Being more athletic, having more life, being more intense, not letting yourself to be in that state of zombie. You understand me? I'm gonna keep walking. I was gonna stop, I'm gonna keep walking. I run these 18 kilometers. I run 9 kilometers and came back 9 kilometers, the same route that I'm following. I never, that I can remember, walked through this, you know? It's been the first time that I'm walking through this. And it's all beautiful sights. But yeah, it's interesting because I'm so used to just being on my own mind that if I'm running, if I'm training, when I look, a lot of times is a lot of times it's just I'm causing so much attention to making videos, like right now, to making videos, to making like training so hard that yes, the attention goes to me. But I went to the park and I saw a kid training and my attention was to him because he was doing the pull-ups. Now I think I'm gonna go to the beach. I don't know. But yeah, noticing a lot of things. And also, the Al-Quran, it has good things, but it's definitely a different religion. They state that you can divorce 2 times, you know? They don't really follow Christ. They don't follow Jesus. It's a different religion. But they say things that like, you should not have followers because you yourself are imperfect. So by having followers, they are following a trajectory that is not necessarily good for them because they are idolizing you. And I realize that because me as a human, I do a lot of mistakes too, and I have a lot of flaws. And I feel like if everybody incorporated me, not necessarily only come fruits, you know? It feels way better when you're going like on the natural, you know, grounds instead of like made up human things. It's just different. It's like you're living life different. But yeah, I wasn't able to sleep, and I was questioning why, because I had rest days, you know. I had rest days and I slept fine, but today I couldn't sleep. I was so tense. I don't know. Plus, people were talking until like 3 in the morning. I don't know. I seen a huge shift in me, and it comes to everything. It's like finally I'm starting feeling tired. I used to just go through it and just go through it and just go through it, but for the first time, I'm starting to feel like tired and like wanting to take a rest and seeing that this life not necessarily like, you know, it's just train, then you're super sore. It's hard to explain. I don't know if it is because I can train now way more intensely than I used to, so it comes way more pain through it, or if it's just I'm realizing that I just putting myself to all this pain and it's not a real obligation, you know, it's not really a demands. I think for so long I was just fighting against, like, I was just searching for success through my effort, you know. And I still love it. I still love seeing people working out, people running. It's like gives a different intensity that I love seeing the effort in their eyes full of vitality and life. But also, a lot of times is when I rest that I feel a glimpse of like peace. So it's so weird. And even everything else. For example, when I train super hard, I'm so tense in my body, especially if it goes days training, that I can, like, it's hard for me to watch a video fully. I genuinely like watch a part, then another video, then another video, then another video, until I finally reach the end. But when I rest, and yesterday I crashed out again and fell asleep, is when when I'm more rested, I can fully see a video and just enjoy truly. Apart from that, it's just I've been always searching for more life, like feeling happier, and I always go back to be honest, I always go back to when I was fruitarian. When I used to be fruitarian, eating fruits and nuts, I used to be like, I remember feeling great, you know? If you ask me why I don't go back, I don't know. It's like I eat fruits and sometimes I eat nuts, but like it's not enough, you know? It's like it's not enough. And yesterday I had like a very sensational experience where I could feel how heavy my stomach and my gut was, probably from parasites and all. And I was just, damn, is this heavy? What if I make it lighter? You know, it was like I was stuck. And in my life, I feel stuck a lot of times. So I just question if I change, I'm gonna take that stuffiness out of me. But then I want to eat, you know, I have a deep desire right now for usually it's bread with cheese or start with cheese. It's just, you know, start with cheese, let's say like that. I have a desire for it. It's hard to explain, but that's what I want to eat and I have it in my house. And I don't know. I genuinely just trying to find how can I be the most happy, but something I realize is I'm not the best at it. I'm not the best at it. And also it's like the more I see, just trust God, you know, keep being celibate, keep practicing similar attention, and things go their way. And to be honest, it might sound crazy, but that's really what happened through my life. If I think about it, first I was just training super hard and just creating a lot of content, right? While I lived with my parents. Then I left my house and started living here, meeting new people and all. Then I was practicing meditation. I went to a course, met a bunch of people, I have a bunch of experience. Then I left that and went to like work to my grandpa, who already passed away, rest in peace. And this is beautiful, bro. But yeah, they worked there, met more people, transformed more. Then I became a SEAL. No, didn't become a SEAL, tried to become a SEAL. And I don't know, life's just been a lot. Like this year, I met a lot of people. I started skating, bodyboarding. And just, I think was the most interactive year of my life. And I might have met the most people like me in my life. I don't know what life takes you. Our life, I would say that like I do want to change. I do feel like changing is coming, but I don't see it. But I'll just have faith. It seems like just now I just climbed a mountain and I just feel my heart bumping, feeling great, you know? And it's that thing that's like, when you do certain effort, you just feel amazing. I was just thinking, between running or walking the same amount, do you feel better or is the same? And I think the reason why I enjoy so much the running was because it's because of the all the steps that you give, all the walking, like you just feel good. You just feel, it's weird to explain, but the body truly appreciates the movement. Even this, I've been walking now for a while, and it's just, you know, the body feels good about it. I think my goal is just to know when is enough and when it's too much. But I don't know, this is being enjoyable, like just climbing. It's hard to explain. It might be also the sea and the scent, who knows. Look, there's altars here. I had to destroy it. It's blasphemy. I need to destroy it. Take that. I'm just playing. Chose this place to do my meditation. Yesterday I didn't do it. Yesterday I didn't do nothing. You know, I didn't read my books. I didn't do my meditation. I didn't went to the sea. I was just in a very day off. Yeah, I just didn't. I was just like, this is not the route. I'm in too much pain. I don't feel good. And when, as you guys know, if you watch my video, I went skating, a bunch of interactions. Ever since I started skating, I have like interacted with more people. I don't know what it is. I think it's just people think it's cool. So like it's a good vibe, you feel me? So like maybe I change my vibration a little bit and stop being so stuck. And I'm more loose and people feel that, so they're more comfortable talking to me. 9 out of 10 times always people talking to me. And yeah, I think that's it. But it's weird to live like without a purpose per se. For example, like me, my trains going super intense, posting the videos, the lives, it makes me feel like I have a purpose. It makes me feel like I'm motivating people to work out and to be better. And I feel like I'm the man. That's where I felt when I look at the kid doing the pull-ups. Or people running, is like, you feel like you're the man, you feel me? Like, you feel like you're that alpha, you feel that you're that warrior that people cannot, like, achieve. You just feel like the man, you feel like 300, you know? So I love it. But also the pain that it comes with it. It's weird, I never had that problem. I used to train. There was a part that I stopped. Yeah, I had a time that I stopped. But it always was training. Like I used to wake up, smoke one and go run. And then go train super hard. And then come back home. And for a moment that was great and that was amazing. And then just stop being and start being like a curse, you know, because I was just too tired, I was too stressed, in my mind there's too many problems, which is crazy, and I'll still be in my mind too many problems, which is crazy, because I just see the bird flying, and Jesus told us, if God takes care of the birds, He takes care of us too, and that's the thing. That you like over worry all the time and people worry you too. But if you really have faith, there's nothing to worry about. You just trust in God. You don't even need to do nothing. That's what He said in Scripture. You don't even need to do nothing. You just have to have faith. You don't even need to do nothing. All this effort that we do, training super hard, posting, go and get it, entrepreneurship, whatever it be. God says you don't even need to do nothing, and it's weird, and you feel like out of control, you feel like you're losing control, Because when you train super hard, you go in super hard, you feel like you are in control. And I love that. I love feeling powerful. I love feeling control. I remember that I used to be, there's an anime that is like, this between the human and the demons. And there's a guy that like he powers energy through, and there's another guy has a spade of flame, and there's another guy who like has the eye of like intellect. He can see through everything, and it's so cool. But there's another, the villain, the biggest villain. He wants to annihilate all humanity. He wants to all the demons from the other world to open a portal and annihilate all humanity. And I remember watching him, and at the time of my state of being, from abuse that I've been through, bullying in school, and just feeling so weak and so humiliated. I just wanted the same. He was my favorite. I always liked the villains. I always told you that. Always been very transparent and authentic with myself and with y'all. Always gonna be. And I want to be there. I want to destroy the whole humanity, And then I started working out. I started doing semen retention, and started activating myself. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, working out super hard, training super hard, and I started putting people in their place. And I've been feeling super powerful, like nobody could dare to fight me, nobody could dare to challenge me because I'm the strongest. So a lot of the anger and resentment that in the beginning I dealt by smoking weed, because it made me not live in the past and be in the present at the time, I put it on their work and felt invincible, you feel me? And a lot of the anger started coming out of me, and I was just not resentful because I was like, all my enemies, everybody who did me wrong, everybody who humiliate me, I will destroy you with my bare hands. All y'all could put yourself together and I'll still finish all y'all, you feel me? That's how I felt, and that's how the anger came out of me. And then I got into a situation in the streets, but I needed to fight. So I went to learn boxing and beat up a lot of people. And from that experience, I knew, I can fight whoever. I never get defeated in a fight, how many be. And that anger vanished away, because the anger was a sense of weakness. Within me, I felt I was weak. And when I became strong, not only physically, but also in a fight, that sense of weakness vanished, and now I feel I'm strong. So all the anger was never really towards others, it was towards myself. I didn't like myself because I felt I was weak. And now it's the opposite. Now I'm strong. That's why people look at me certain ways sometimes. And I discovered that it never was about other people, it was always about me. And as I became strong and powerful, all that frustration, anger went away, because I overcame that lower self that I was, that weak self that I was. You understand me? So in life, realize what is the problem really. Before outsourcing, build you up. And you're gonna change, man. A lot of y'all need to go and learn boxing, or whatever fighting style y'all want. A lot of y'all need to get some punches on your face, to get some punches on people, to know that if you're in the streets and things get heated, you're ready for it. And that the frustration that we all been through, abuse, violence, all that shit, it vanishes, you feel me? And I'm still learning a lot more. I became way more of a calmer person. I became way more of an example, but I still need a lot to grow, My violence way is not to the point where it was, but it's still it's there if it's needed to be. But sometimes I still even ask, even if somebody defy me, Does it make sense to get that to that point when I know that I could solve it with less? I still want that fight, you know. I still want to put pain on somebody who thinks he's tougher than me. And I think I still have a lot to solve myself, but I want you to talk to your kids that I know that a lot of y'all might be like 3, 4, 5, 10 years or more younger than me. And I just want you to know how I solved the situation, how y'all can solve the situation. And there's a right way and there's a wrong way. You feel me? Make sure you follow the right way, because it comes pride with it, while the wrong way, it comes destruction of your own self. A lot of times we are stuck in these drugs and masturbation and overly sex, having sex all over all the time, because you're just running away from the person you are. Sometimes you are belittled, so now you always have to be on that tough persona, not understanding that you need to abstain from the sex, abstain from the masturbation, the jacking off, especially the jacking off, because you need to understand yourself, go back to where you were weak, and understand that's it. It's not that big of a deal. You know, you are judging yourself the most. You are judging yourself the most. It was not that big of a deal, man. We all go through many hardships, and you are poisoning yourself by overly crushing yourself with your thoughts and your judgment, you know. And then you need to be all this tough guy all the time when it's destroying yourself and it's not needed, and nobody likes it anyway, you know, not even you. Look at a guy, his name was Wes Swanson. He always was on that tough guy, right? And he said it, how he was fat as a kid, he was bullied, tough guy. What he did, he made 2 people grab a guy who was hating on him and start beating him with the belt. He's in jail now. He's a very rich man. He has a beautiful feature, green eyes. He looks good, looks handsome, jacked. He had everything that most men desire: the money, the power, the looks, and he destroyed all because he's still living in I'm weak. I'm still that kid. You're not. You know, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Don't live on the past. You're destroying yourself. You're reacting. People look angry at me, and certain angers that I see is not about me. You're angry because I show a side of something about you that makes you angry. About you, not about me, because you don't know me. You feel me? So always reflect and forgive yourselves, guys. Whatever happened to you, it don't matter. It don't. Live now, live the present. Be your own self now. Everybody in the past don't matter. You know? Start a new page. You have way too much bruises and dark pages. Start a white page now, a new page. You know? Don't be writing on everything that is already so much mudded. You're wasting your life. And that's my purpose, man. Teaching your kids. I see a lot of y'all, especially this year and last year. I see a lot of y'all me, but my younger version. I see that. I relate that. A lot of your struggles, I see that. I see y'all going through the same things I was going through. That's why I always trying to better yourselves too, you know? Be through these, be through trainings, be through cold approaches, be through talking. Because I see y'all going through the same struggles, and I don't want y'all to get stuck not knowing the answer. And I've been there and I solved that. And if I can help, I'll try my best. I always say, when I was 15 years old, I remember wishing. I was there. My older version was there telling you like, do this, do that, do that. So that's what I'm doing now. Because a lot of y'all are my younger versions. I'm not saying we are the same. I'm not saying we have the same life, we had the same events. I'm not saying we are the same. I'm saying we are similar versions. Just like in Pokemon, right? You have a bunch of Pokemons, thousands of Pokemons different. But you're gonna see the same Pokemon in one area, and there's a completely different area, and there's the same Pokemon there, the same species. So we like that. As humans, a lot of us are similar, are related. We relate to each other. We are similar, we can see it. We all know it. So for those who are similar to me and going through same things as me, I'm trying to help y'all. You feel me? That's it. I'm gonna do my meditation now. I think it was a good talk. 10 minutes as always. Maybe I try to do 15. And I see you. When I see y'all, you feel me? Meditate. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep going. Thoughts come, meditate again. Breathe in, breathe out. Focus on the breathing. And that's how you take away all these intrusive thoughts. Don't leave. Learn how to make them leave. How can you focus on the breath while you're thinking? You can't. So every time you go to concentration again, you let go. And you learn that, hey, thoughts come and go. It don't matter. Master yourself. Bruce Lee did for us. I'm trying to be the next one. Okay? Let's get it. Come on. Hey man, I'm the king of the jungle. Woo. That's a scary sight. Somebody did a loving testimony. Joanne with the hearts. I just found this coming back. It's funny how it's way more beautiful when you see to your eyes than to a camera. Kinda doesn't look like a heart, but I think it's supposed to. Maybe they didn't have enough rocks. Did I make it worse? I don't know. It's weird how I think this is from me being autistic, but I just show you. I saw the rocks, the heart, right? So there was a girls that we've been the whole journey. I first passed through them, and then when I was meditating and talking with y'all, they passed through me. So I was I did want to talk with them, but I passed through him and I didn't know if they were interested or not. There were 3, right? So, yeah. And I saw their hearts full of rocks, and I was I'm gonna go back and let them know. Maybe show them where it is. So that was the plan, all right? I had the plan in my mind. And then I went there. I was do you guys saw the loving testimony? At first they didn't understand, and then I show the image from the video, and like, oh yeah, we saw it. So I was like, oh okay, I just want to say that, and I left. You feel me? And I just hear like, like, I don't know, they just mad shit. And I was just like, bro, instead of me keeping conversation, you know, I just like, oh, the plane failed. Leave, exit. I don't know. But I always feel like that. A lot of times they be interested in me, but I just, I come with a plan, and if it doesn't work, I leave immediately. Like it backfired when I could just have a normal conversation. I don't know. Oh no! Bro, I'm finding myself to be so weird. Like, I don't know what's happening. I talked with that 3 girls. Then I went to buy an ice cream, talked with that girl. Then I went to talk to another girl that was staring at me. Now I saw a girl that I thought that was a girl that I knew. And I was like, Hannah? And it wasn't her. I don't know, I'm just overly social. Since when I be like that? Since yesterday. Yesterday I have socialized a lot. And I was like, that's not me. But again, it's happening the same thing. I'm just overly talking with people, interacting. That's not me though. What's going on? What's happening with me? Weird. Another thing is like, this is my second day I'm not training. I'm just not training because it's Saturday, to be honest. But I don't know, it's like you less tense, so I don't feel as stiff, but like, it's so weird for me to interacting. I interacted with 4 different people today. Yesterday I interacted with a bunch of kids, the mom and a girl. It's like I'm interacting. Oh, and another girl from the mom. I'm just be interacting so much. I don't know what's happening. Weird. So weird. As weird as this woman questioning why he's talking. What he's talking about. At my age, that shit didn't exist. I'm about to go home. I'm gonna see my grandma. She's alone. Maybe brought a puzzle. I don't know if I want to film that. I don't know. But if I don't, hey, peace out. See you in the next episode. So just went to see my grandma. Stayed there for like an hour and 30, a little bit more. And pretty nice. We saw like cycling, in Portugal. Forgot to put my belt. Yeah, it was nice. She still speaks as my grandpa is still here, you feel me? I think it's normal, it's just for so many years together. I myself, when he died, I also felt like he was still alive. I don't know. But yeah, that's it for the video. I'm gonna go back home, chill. I guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye.